Alrighty, we should be ready to go here. So let's go ahead and get ourselves started with order number 26. 26, you would like to know thoughts and feelings when they saw you at work yesterday. Let us see. All right. So with the sun as well as the Wheel of Fortune, we do get quite the positive glow that comes forward here. This is how can I bring in some new energy towards the two of us? How can I bring in a new light? How can I make things feel good, right? The idea of the Wheel of Fortune wants to have some sort of opportunity here to see things move forward, see things flow, or to create this avenue of excitement. And we're wanting to see this energy come forward where we can have an opportunity of like creating some sort of good momentum and goodwill, and even thinking out of the box here with the Hanged Man on like how we can get this energy to come forward. So when we have this idea coming ahead here, it's like I'm thinking about how we can create this positive energy, how we can see this new direction, what can I do to offer that to you, how can I come forward and connect with you, and also thinking about the past here as well as to maybe where they had an opportunity to bring forward this good light or bring forward this good energy, and maybe even just thinking about where it worked previously, right? Where it worked to bring forward this good, where it worked to bring forward this kind of lighthearted, free-flowing, stable energy that made things feel a little bit more connected, I guess is the best words to use. This energy comes forward as like feeling a positive tone towards you. We have excitement, we have passion, we have confidence that comes forward with the sun. We're trying to look at things in a good way and trying to really bring forward the sense of flow and kind of confidence in terms of interacting, connecting, and finding some sort of structure or stability between the two of you. So I think that the overall thought process that's coming forward here is saw you and thought, I want to make you feel comforted, cared for, feel confident in the connection or the energy that flows back and forth between the two of you, and feel confident in the interactions to create memories and to create a sense of like excitement for opportunities, like thinking about how can we bring that forward and feeling a sense of care and comfort and like a desire to provide some sort of trust or some sort of structure to come between the two of you. So that's what I would say with this combination. So let's go ahead here with 29. 29, you'd like to know if he comes back, is he willing to give it his all to work on the relationship for the best? Let us see. So we have the Ace of Swords coming forward, and to me, the Ace of Swords would say that there is truth to the statement. So saying that they would come back is like something that is not only coming forward here, but it's also with the Tower saying that yes, we're willing to work on it, right? So if they're going to come back, they would work on it. They would look at an opportunity to change things around. They would look at a way to fix the energy. They would look at a way to build up for something stronger, something more stable, something that focuses on maybe unity and connection, something that focuses on overcoming problems, overcoming issues, and finding a way to work together. We would want to find some sort of opportunity here to feel a connection, feel a flow, and feel this energy of like being able to work together. So based on this combination here, I would say yes, there is definitely the energy coming forward here of that. And with the Ten of Swords, we can be in a place of recognizing where we maybe didn't put in the time and effort previously, maybe where we didn't really allow things to move forward or connect in a way that should have been better, right? Maybe where we contributed to the issues. It's like a bit of self-reflection can come forward here. And this can also have a sort of like direction of like wanting to figure out the pathway ahead, even though like, even though we may not have some sort of direction of like understanding what that looks like or how to build it up with the Eight of Cups, when it comes to this sort of combination, it's like, yes, we recognize that we built things up only for it to collapse, or we have these bad patterns, bad behavior, and that we need to kind of figure out how to move forward in a way that feels a little bit more stable, or feels like we can build up, or feels like we can connect in new ways. And it's a desire to create change. So based on this combination, I would say if they were to come back, that they would bring forward the energy of like wanting to fix things, wanting to work on things, wanting to be present in a way that can yeah, work on the relationship for the best, right? We're wanting to fix things. We're wanting to see the new direction come forward. We're wanting to build up so that it's not going to be at a place of difficulties or repeating past behavior. We would want to recognize the betrayals, recognize the issues, and move past those. So I would say yes for that combination. So let us see, is he going to come back and ask to work and resolve the marriage? Let us see. Or solve for the marriage. Let us see. So based on this combination, I wouldn't say it's a guarantee right now. They're in the place of trying to figure things out. When we have the Lovers card come forward, we're trying to figure out what is the best option, what's the best direction in moving ahead. We kind of have a couple of different choices here on how we want to move forward, on how we want to kind of see things progress ahead. And so we want to make sure that we are in a place here of really just allowing this flow state of energy to come forward with our decision. We don't want to feel pressured. We don't want to feel like something is a issue or that we're going to repeat a previous behavior. We just want to make sure that something kind of is in a place of free flowing energy. And so when we have a style of combination come forward, we are not entirely sure about what we're wanting just as of yet, but we're just wanting to make sure that it doesn't end up in a disastrous way. And so right now with this Tower card coming forward and the Ten of Swords, we're kind of in a place of saying, well, right now I see issues, or right now I see things being difficult, or I see things not really going in the way that I would want them to. And so it's hard to truly see if we want to move forward or if we want to not move forward, because it kind of makes things a bit of an issue when it comes to connecting or when it comes to creating. And it just kind of makes things feel a little bit more restricted rather than looking at all the, beautiful possibilities. So with this combination, I would say you're not guaranteed them coming back right now, just because it's in a place of saying, I want to be able to come back, but I want to come back in a way that is going to be all together, all at once. We don't want to be in a place of having issues. And so we want to see this Ten of Pentacles, but we want to make sure that this is something that is like going to work together, right? We don't want to be in a place of like repeating the Tower or repeating the Ten of Swords. We want the good to come forward. So right now they're very much 50-50, but not really in a place of like saying completely no or completely yes. It's just 50-50 because they want reassurance that it's going to be successful. So that's what I would say. So let's go ahead here for 30. 30, I'd like to know, what would they say to you in this moment if they could say something? Let us see. All right. So We have with the Five of Swords as well as with the Moon card coming forward a bit of a difficult energy when it comes to seeing eye to eye and being reassured about the idea of future or movement ahead. And so when we get into this combination here with this idea of the Hanged Man, we're basically trying to say, I'm trying to see what could be different. I'm trying to see what could be a possibility. But my eyes are clouded because I don't really know what is truly possible between the two of us. And as much as I want to, King of Cups, come forward, connect, see new directions, see new opportunities come ahead, as much as I want to be able to see some sort of opportunity come forward, I end up in a place of having to guard myself, or I end up in a place of thinking about where we have issues or differences rather than thinking about where things can be truly connected. And I find myself wanting to be in a place of commitment, wanting to connect, wanting to see opportunities and movement, but also ending up in this place of being kind of reserved because we don't know, Five of Swords as well as the Moon, what's truly possible in terms of moving ahead, or where our differences are going to get the better of us. So I kind of see them being in this place of saying, I want to connect, I want to see movement, I want to see flow, but I just don't truly know how to get this sort of energy to come forward. I don't know what is the best. I don't know how to make something happen because I don't know what is truly possible or what is going to be something that could cause some sort of resistance between the two of us, right? There's that sort of energy that's coming forward here. So being in a place of wanting to connect, being in a place of wanting to create flow or wanting to create opportunity, but then at the same time, just not being sure what is truly possible when it comes to moving forward, seeing opportunities, or kind of creating the sense of change or flow, right? I see them being in kind of like this resistant energy here of wanting to have opportunities, wanting to have like growth, wanting to be able to connect, wanting to see where things could be different, but kind of getting stuck. We have, I feel like I've known you from a past life. So this is like I feel a deeper connection. It's not just a surface, it's not just a surface level for moving forward, for connecting, for creating some sort of energy. There's a deeper idea when it comes to moving ahead, that they're wanting something with the Hierophant: commitment, structure, value. They're wanting meaning, they're wanting direction, and they feel like there is something deeper here between the two of you when it comes to the grander scheme of life, but figuring out how to kind of create that opportunity to act on that seems to be a little bit difficult, I should say. So that's what I would say. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. So let's go ahead here with 31. 31, you'd like to know, what are Jay's thoughts and feelings? Let us see. I don't know why I said J. It's G. I'm looking right at G, and I think I said J. I don't know why I did that. G. All right. So when we have this combination coming forward here, we see the Six of Pentacles, which is wanting some sort of balance energy. We're wanting this sort of back and forth to come ahead here. And when we have this Knight of Pentacles with it, it's like trying to think about how to create some sort of, let me just pull cards again here, because we have J and we have G. So I don't want to get, maybe there's a bit of a duplicate message for them. But interesting. We'll see what comes out. But maybe there's some sort of like crossover with them. Because I don't even look, like normally when I'm reading what is typed in, I only look at the one thing at a time or else I get sidetracked. So I didn't even realize, and even when I was double checking for G, I didn't even realize that you had J there too. So maybe there's some sort of double message for them. So let's see for G first. All right, so Three of Cups coming forward with the Ten of Cups. We're wanting to connect. The Ten of Cups wants a lot of happiness. We want a lot of closeness. We want the opportunity to create value, and we want the opportunity to create flow. We don't want something to be difficult. We don't want something to be an issue. We just want to enjoy everybody's company all at once, right? There's just a sense of like thinking about how we can be in a place of happiness all together and to create this opportunity here of more. It's a really interesting energy because when we have a sort of combination come forward with the idea of the Queen of Swords, it's a little bit strict. So they might have some strict visions or strict ideas of what it looks like to connect, what it looks like to create flow, what it looks like to be around each other or to be happy or to see some sort of opportunity of more, right? We might be kind of strictest about what it looks like. And when we have this energy coming forward here at the Star, there might be even a vulnerable aspect about what it means to be connected or what it means to have some sort of opportunity here in terms of movement and the idea of a future or the idea of like what actions to take. There might be something that is like a little bit more of a deeper meaning within inside of them as to what they're calling out for when it comes to connecting with you. And so I see this as a combination here as like, I'm thinking about what actions that I can take to connect with you, create this space for a deeper meaning, and create some sort of certainty when it comes to moving forward and connecting. But I don't know how to do that because of my past, because of what I've been through, or because of my ideas or my limiting mindsets, or like not wanting to let go of the connection or risk letting go of the connection in a certain way. I don't know how to create that openness, create that space, or accept this energy and moving forward. But I'm thinking about it, right? Two of Wands, or thinking about how to create it, how to make some sort of action or make some sort of opportunity here to see the movement flow and energy ahead. And so I feel like they are in a space of feeling really excited by the idea of connecting with you, really excited by your energy, feeling emotionally pulled in, but at the same time feeling quite vulnerable when it comes to feeling like they have to get something right or follow a particular line of direction, or have to even overcome some sort of previous energy within inside of them in order to figure out the best possible way forward or figure out what is going to work. And so it seems like they're very much drawn into your energy, wanting to connect with you, wanting to see some sort of opportunities or movements, but just kind of being like restricted under their own mind or restricted under their own energy when it comes to creating connection or direction ahead. That makes them a little bit more reserved rather than being in a free-flowing state of energy towards you. So I would say that this is definitely a strong emotional passion, a pull in the heart when it comes to the idea of connecting with you, but at the same time kind of a bit resistant or a little bit uncertain in terms of certain actions that they should take based off of their previous experiences. So that's what I would say here in terms of G's thoughts and feelings. So let's go ahead now for J's thoughts and feelings. All right. So Jay seems to be thinking about a lot of restrictive energy when it comes to the past, either with you or just in their past in general, and how that's stopping them from taking some sort of action. So we see that again, that sort of double meaning coming forward here. So there might be kind of a similar situation between G and J, because we see J coming forward here with this Five of Cups where we're looking at the past, allowing our past to hold us back. We see the Six of Wands where the subconscious is kind of looking at the past, allowing the past to hold us back. We see the Ten of Swords as defeated energy, endings can be the past again holding us back, and this sense of uncertainty about the future, even though we're wanting to, Page of Wands as well as a Fool, take some sort of action ahead, see some sort of direction forward, we end up being in a place that's kind of like, well, the patterns of my life have led to ending, so I don't know how to create a successful new beginning. I don't know how to make that energy flood forward. Even though I'm feeling very passionate towards you, I'm feeling the sense of desire, I'm feeling this pull of energy here to move forward, to connect. I also feel this deep sense of uncertainty, even betrayals, or kind of in a sense of lost when it comes to taking action because of the patterns that I found myself in, or the patterns that kind of have created a narrative in this connection, right? There's something about the past kind of holding them back when it comes to. But again, this energy here, Page of Wands coming forward with the Fool, we're really wanting to create some sort of new beginning. We're wanting to see some sort of direction ahead. We're desiring a newness, desiring a flow, desiring a direction to kind of step forward into. It's just a matter of like trying to figure out what to do, trying to figure out how to move forward, figure out what is the best possible pathway, or being confident in terms of what we can do in order to get things to move forward. So I see them being in a place of feeling drawn to your energy, feeling passionate by you, wanting to create some sort of opportunity, flow, or new direction forward, but at the same time just being very unsure about how to get some sort of direction ahead, how to get some sort of structure to form or pattern that's going to be valuable or worth it, right? There's that sort of energy that's coming ahead here. A passionate pull, but also a restriction based on the past. So let's go ahead here for T's thoughts and feelings. All right. So T seems to be in a place here of thinking that there's multiple different ways to make something happen. And I feel like there is this sort of, if we miss out on something, then so be it. Maybe it wasn't meant to be, but if we have the opportunity to have this sense of flow forward, then fantastic, let it be, right? The Star, as well as the Lovers and the Fool, is very hopeful for a chance or hopeful for an opportunity, but the Five of Pentacles kind of is like, I'm not going to go out of my way to make it happen. It's very much, if the flow finds me, if things are going to move forward to connect between the two of us, then that's great. Let's make it happen. If it doesn't, I'm not going to turn around to, make something move forward. The Ten of Swords in this combination with the Star can be accepting some sort of ending. So they might be very much in a place of saying, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? Nine of Pentacles is a card of being fine by one's own self, or allowing kind of, allowing oneself to be in the present moment. So it can say that they're in a place here where they are hopeful for an opportunity, hopeful for connection, hopeful for a state of flow in the energy between the two of you, but also at the same time just kind of being in a place of saying, we'll let things flow forward in the way that it needs to. If the value builds up, then it's there. If not, I'm fine with an ending, or I'm fine with how things are, or whatever the outcome is, I'm fine with it, right? There's that sort of energy that comes forward here. So I would say that they're in a place of passion, excitement, desire, hopefulness, trust, and a sense of like kind of secureness within self, or whatever direction things may be. but kind of being in a thought process of it's like up in the air. I'm not going to overly try to make something happen, but if it happens and it's free flowing, then great. If not, then that's kind of the way that it is. That's what I see them coming forward here as. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, and we're on personal reading order number 32. 32, you'd like to know, do they feel the energy exchange growing between the two of you? Let us see. All right. So based on this combination, I would more so say no than I would say yes, simply because they seem to be in a little bit of a detached state of energy right now, and they seem to be more up in the mind rather than being in the energy wands or in the heart. So where we have a sense of Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, they might be really focused on self right now, self-care, focusing on creating trust or structure or routine in their life, focusing on creating a sense of value for themselves, right? There's kind of like peace in the present moment that's coming forward here. It's not really trying to come ahead in like feeling through the body. It's more of feeling in the mind, thinking in the mind, I should even say, rather than feeling in the mind. It's very much in a logical state of energy. And the Fool comes forward as a card of detachment as well. So it seems like there's more so a place here where they are not really allowing themselves to go beyond the mind. And the Seven of Wands is even a card of putting up defensiveness. So putting up walls or battling feelings, battling emotion. So I'd more so say no than I would say yes on this, simply based on the fact that it seems like they are all mind, no emotion right now, and putting up walls and focusing maybe on some self-care rather than letting anything like beyond, like anything external in. It seems like they're more so just in a place of focusing on self and kind of creating that sort of a one-on-one style of connection rather than allowing anything to kind of energetically influence them or connect with them. It's very much just in a state of self. So I'd more so say no than I would say yes for this combination. It seems like they're kind of, yeah, trying to become a little bit more one with self and being in the mind rather than recognizing external. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you're interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. It depends on how many questions that you're looking for, as well as how many cards that you would like as well. But the basic reading is $11.11. The link is down below in the description box if you'd like to have a personal reading today. And again, it does depend on how many questions that you're looking for, as well as how many cards that you would like per question as well. Let's go ahead here with 33. 33, I'd like to know thoughts and feelings. Let us see. All right. So I see them in this really thinking about taking some sort of chance on saying the things that they haven't said. The Seven of Swords energy with the Page of Swords really gives me this idea of I have some things that I want to say, but I'm curious on how you're going to react with them. I would like to be able to figure out an answer here with the Page of Swords and like to figure out a way that you're going to kind of react and how to bring it forward in the most clear Knight of Swords way and in a way that can kind of bring us together here with the Chariot. I don't see it as being like this huge big confessional kind of thing, but maybe just more so saying their piece in one way or another, or just some things that they've kind of been holding back, holding with inside of them. It's like, I just want to talk about these things, or I want to figure out a way to move forward, or figure out a way to kind of create some sort of flow. I want to be able to create some sort of opportunity, right? There's a sense of wanting to have a new direction to come forward here with the world, as well as with the idea of the Fool. We want to have this new direction. We want to have this opportunity. We want to have a sense of flow to come ahead. And so with the Ten of Pentacles, we're not just wanting something to kind of make something happen for today. We are wanting to see the opportunity to move forward for tomorrow as well. So we don't want to just have the one incident go well with saying what we want to say. We want to make sure as well that it's going to lead to a sense of like a good direction. So again, I don't really see this as like a bad confessional in any sort of way or like a big confessional. I just see this as I have some things I want to say and I want to make sure with like saying my thoughts or saying my opinions or saying how I want to move forward that we're going to find a way to work together and moving forward, or work together and finding the direction instead of it being one-sided or like if it's going to cause any sort of hiccup or restriction. So I see them really just thinking about connecting, being a little bit more expressive, and finding a way to work together. Now, this feeling energy is really stemming in the mind. The majority of our cards are actually swords, and so it's not really a lot going on in terms of feelings. It's more in a mental space, but the Chariot can bring forward a sense of trust. It can also bring forward like a pull of desire to connect. The Ten of Pentacles can also have this sense of feeling of structure to connect, and the World can bring forward this idea of like longing for new or the sense of completion or desire for completion here in one way or another. So I see them being very much pulled into your energy, being in a place of desire for more, desire for clarity, desire for connection, but also kind of in a bit of a cautious tone of wondering what it's going to be like to create this flow in conversation in the way that they are looking to bring it forward. So let's go ahead here with your Romance Angel card. We have deception. Somebody is wearing a false mask in this relationship, which again comes forward with that idea of the Seven of Swords. There's something that we're holding back. We want to express ourselves in one way or another. We want to say something, but we're not entirely sure on how to express it, how to come forward, what to say, how to, make something happen. It comes forward as a bit of a difficult energy rather than being in the place of flow for opportunity. So I would take this as a card that's really just saying they have more to say, but they just don't know how to bring it forward. They want more expression, they want more clarity, they want more opportunities, but are just not entirely sure on how to truly come forward in the way that they want it to. And so the deceptive card is like they have more to say. They have more to say. There's more going on there. It's just a matter of them figuring out how to express what they truly want to express. So that's what I would say here with this combination. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. I'm Canadian, so I don't have access to Cash App. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. So this is the last call this evening to have a personal reading done on the live, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. If you are interested in having a personal reading, this is the last call. Whoops. Ugh. Last call to have one done on the live.